Check it out, it's dinner time. Check it out, it's dinner time. Check it out, check it out, check it out, it's dinner time. What's up, y'all? Check it out. I got some Burger King for dinner. It's nothing special, but, you know, food, man. Can't go wrong with food, right? Originally, I was inspired to eat Burger King tonight because BC showed me he had gotten Burger King and he had went and ordered the Rodeo King. So I was like, man, that sounds good. Real good. He's got a funny story about it, but that's not my story to tell. So anyway, cut to this. I was actually thinking about getting that, but then I was like, oh, it's almost like $9. And I'm gonna upgrade to a large. That's another dollar, and then I'm gonna upgrade my drink to an iced coffee. That's like another dollar or something. So I went with a good old Whopper, no cheese, extra mayo. That's how I like it. Fries. Note on fries. Whenever I order fries from a fast food, I ask for it with no salt. Now that's for two reasons. One, because I also feed my daughter the fries. Summer she's like 2.5, and I prefer for her to eat it without salt. But the other reason, if you order with no salt, they will cook new fries, so you are guaranteed fresh fries. The reason being, they salt the fries that are in the fryer, so they have to cook a new batch. It's kind of a dick move if that's the only reason you're doing it, but hey, that's fresh fries. And then for the drink, iced coffee. It's just small. They don't actually have a large iced coffee at Burger King, but still, it's good. I like Burger King's iced coffee. I've mentioned it before. I was talking earlier with Kyle, aka Everything is Awesome TV, about iced coffees, and I was just reminded how McDonald's. You get a really big iced coffee for pretty cheap, but it's always hit and miss with the flavor. It's always lacking, so I always got to add my own French vanilla to make it better. But with Burger King, it's pretty much always on point. I don't have to add anything, but again, the downside is it's small. But hey, shouldn't be drinking that much anyway. Anyway, one final note. I like to dip my fries in ranch. That's how I like to eat my fries. I can do with ketchup too, because I do like ketchup. But when it's available, I'll always get ranch. That's the good stuff right there. So anyway, normally I'd say now it's time to get in on this, but actually I'm gonna show you guys just a little haul real quick. Okay, so first up. Got this off of Amazon. I don't remember how much regular price was, but it was only 16 something. And I'm thinking that was considerably less than the original price. I think the original price was around $30. So not exactly, if it was $30, not exactly half off, but close. Pretty damn cool set. A, you can't go wrong with Mega Bloks. B, you also can't go wrong with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And C, it's the freaking sewer layer. Out of all the sets, that's like one of the coolest things you can possibly have in, with Ninja Turtles. It's a damn sewer layer. How cool is that? You got Leo right there. It's got a zip line action. Looks like it's going up an elevator. Tiger Claw and a foot soldier. So, if you collect the Mega Bloks Ninja Turtles, the Nick ones, it's definitely a great addition and, at a great price. And then one other thing. Now, I could just be brain farting. I don't think I showed this in a haul. I want to think so. Yeah, I mean, I could look it up, but right now I'm recording this already, right? So, sorry if I'm brain farting and I showed this already and I'm re-showing it, but I don't think I did. Anyway. Lego DC Superhero Girls Batgirl Batjet Chase for $15. Not a huge discount, but it's enough of a discount that it's like, okay, I'll get it at that price. Pretty cool. This is only actually my second DC Superhero Girls set. I've always actually going in, or when these first came out, I always planned to collect them. Um, it's aimed at the girls, but Lego Friends was for girls too, and I collected some of those. But how much more? These are DC Superhero Girls. Anyway, the only other set I'd gotten previously was like I forget what exactly what it's called. It was like the high school play set, and that was because it was on clearance. I think the set is like around 70, $80, and I saw that at Walmart. This was back when I was still living in San Diego. It was like 40 something. So I figured, why not? So that's pretty much it for now. As I'm recording this, I actually have a haul that I should record and show before this, which is my GameStop Expo haul, which was this past weekend on Sunday here in Vegas at the Venetian. I got a pretty cool haul to share. If you follow me on Instagram, then you might have seen some things I posted about GameStop Expo already. Semi hauls and semi just kind of the whole reason I went there. Alexa freaking Bliss. But I won't even get into the story about all that. I'll save that for the GameStop Expo haul video. But if I want to go by that logic, of stuff hauls that I should show before this, man, I got tons. I got tons of earlier ones. I think I mentioned some before, like the big Injustice 2 display I got from GameStop. I got a haul from that day that still haven't shown. Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. There's that whole kind of little haul and vlog to do, and that was like back in June, and also like in June, I believe was it late May or early June, the Jim Lee autograph signing. Kind of have a haul and a little vlog on that as well. So that part's in perspective that a lot of times I don't get around to stuff here on YouTube, but if you follow on Instagram, I post stuff, if not immediately, really close to when something happened. I'm always posting what's going on the SME Toys Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, please follow. Otherwise, you'll see what you see when I get around to it here on YouTube. So there you have it. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention. Since I've come back to YouTube, well, more specifically, since I've started doing reviews again, one of the things I've been thinking about doing is reviewing building sets. I mean, I have in the past, but since I've come back to doing reviews, I mostly pretty much only done action figures. And if you want to count the Mega Constructs ones, which technically they're action figures as well. Nothing as far as actual sets and stuff. Partly being just because these days I don't have a lot of time, and to review sets be a little more lengthier or involved or complex process. But it's something I want to do. I actually I enjoy doing the reviews. So if you would be interested in that, stay tuned, because maybe these, and I have tons of other sets, even not just recent stuff over the past few months, but I could go way back on them. So anyway, there you have it. As always, thanks for watching. And yeah, stay tuned.